The definition of a trail is a mark or a series of signs or objects left behind by the passage of someone or something. This is the story of a thriving trail network, offering different paths for different people. Better health, friendship, celebration, even an easy commute. These are the TART Trails, connecting, supporting, and enriching community. Do you want to know more? Well, let's get started. The TART Trail currently exists in Grand Traverse and Leelanau counties, providing nearly 100 miles of recreation and destination areas, from out in the woods to right downtown.
My name is John Williams. I'm a local yokel. I was born here. I've lived in Traverse City my entire life. I haven't grown up here yet. Done all sorts of things in the cycling arenas around Traverse City, and then just kind of had a desire and a plan to take the old railroad grades and to turn them into recreational trails. And fortunately, there were other people here in Traverse City that had like minds at the same time, and in 1986 we got together and we wrote a grant, and we were able to start TART. The passion of building this, we just were not going to be denied the ability to build these trails. Wherever they're built, the quality of life gets better for everybody. The real estate gets more valuable, it's more attractive on so many different levels. What you're going to go experience is something so world-class that it'll blow your mind. It's just so gorgeous, it's so beautiful, it's so accessible, it's so usable. And I have friends here in town who for years I've been saying, go ride to Sutton's Bay. I can't ride that far. Try some of it. They get all the way to Sutton's Bay and go, wow, that was easier than I thought. They call it recreation. I call it recreation because it remakes you from the state you were in before you went for a bike ride or that you went out for a hike. So that you're refreshed, you got oxygen, you breathe, you got your mind off everything, and you're just a way better person when you get done. So it's just, that's why I call it recreation.
It started out, it was just a very rough trail put in for one event, for a ski race. And then it went from that to a cross-country ski trail to, wow, now it is a running trail, hiking trail, mountain biking trail. I think that as those sports, it was readily apparent that the trail could be used for those things.
The Vasa trail system is such a nice amenity because the Bartlett trailhead allows you a launch pad into the forest. So it's the first exposure to the dirt. And then from there, there's 100 miles of single track out there waiting to be ridden.
So of course, we're standing right here at the Four Corners, and here you have this beautiful trail, and yet it's connected right into commerce with Timber Ridge. It's like there's a good connection right there, and I think there are those other connections around the trail as well. Some history is the Vasa was part of it was to absolutely bring people into the area in the winter. Any fool can fill a hotel room and fill a restaurant in Traverse City in the summer. Just show me how you do it in the winter, I'll be impressed. You wouldn't have a lot of people saying, I just can't wait to go to northern Michigan in November. But the Iceman brings people in, and it wouldn't happen without the TART Trail. We take our recreation seriously, that we're willing to dedicate the funds, the effort, the resources to have a facility like this. We couldn't have more, and we should have more.
The places that we're looking to put trail, whether it's connecting Traverse City to Charlevoix or building on to the Leelanau, these aren't new ideas. These are visions that people have had or places that people have walked way beyond our time. So what's really exciting to me is that we're looking forward to making some pretty important connections along corridors that people have traveled for generations. And trails, they're the literal way that we can make connections between people and places. And in northern Michigan, you are rich. We're rich in abundant resources. So having those trail systems to take us through to experience what we're so lucky to enjoy here, I think is priceless. A couple of years ago, Michigan declared itself the trail state. And that was us as a state putting our flag in the ground, if you will. And what I see about our region and about TART Trails is we're gonna walk the walk and talk the talk. We're gonna help actually keep Michigan the trail state. We wanna make sure that flag flies proudly. And so when I think about what this area will be, all I have to do is look back at the past and look at the present. And trails make who we are as a community. They help highlight those assets that we have and provide that sense of community that we really appreciate here. Trails are built by the community for the community. And that is certainly true on how we approach every project. And TART Trails just exemplifies that to me.
So now that you know what the TART Trails are, go out there and be you. A happy, healthy you, taking part in something that continually benefits communities without end. We are making big moves, and we can't wait to show you where we are headed. We'll see you out there.